What's up, Internet? My name's Ian Bloom. Welcome to Nerd Finance Focus. I'm your resident financial life planner and huge nerd. In today's video, we're going to actually be looking at a previous YouTube video released by the Game Theorists, and the specific video is called How Rich is a Pokemon Master, which came out in May. Now, the interesting thing about this video is that it's based on the Red and Blue games, the original Kanto games, and new Kanto games just came out, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So I figured we should evaluate the viability of a Pokemon Master's career now, with today's new information. To start off on our evaluation, what we have to do is look at what changed between those original games and today's games, because that's going to form the core difference of whether we can do this or not. And some big changes took place. The first and most major one is that you can rebattle the Elite Four and all of the gym leaders if you're the Pokemon champion once per day. And that per day part is very important because the original restriction on whether Pokemon mastering was a viable career is actually based on the idea that it would take you 15 months to run through the entire Kanto story arc. Well, if it takes you 15 months to earn that initial little bit of money, but then you can rebattle the system over and over again to farm it for a salary, it works out okay. The other thing that makes this a little bit more viable is that the payouts from the gym leaders and the Elite Four members have effectively doubled or more since the original games. It used to be about 5,500 Poké for each Elite Four victory, but today it's 12,400 or more depending on which Elite Four member you beat, which makes the system a lot more viable as well. So now that we've established what's changed between the games, we actually have to start doing the math. The first question we have to answer is how much is a Poké worth? And thankfully in that original video, MatPat already came up with the answer. 2.33 Poké equals about 1 yen, based on the conversion rate of actual lemonade drinks coming out of a vending machine in the game to the real world, which means that 100 Poké equals about 37.7 US cents today. Now that we've figured out how much a Poké is worth, let's also look at exactly how much money you can earn from rebattling this system. You see, there's the gym leaders, the Elite Four, and then there's also one extra trainer that I won't spoil for you here, but you can rebattle her once a day as well for a pretty hefty payout. And what all that adds up to is 203,400 Poké, which converts to about 766 US dollars and 81 cents. If you take that as just an amount, it's not very substantial, but remember, this is a per day thing. Now, we're not going to be working all 365 days a year, so let's pare it down to about 261 by subtracting holidays, weekends, sick days, and self-vacation. And what that comes out to is about $200,139.49 a year in terms of a salary. And that's pretty good for a 10-year-old. So given that you could earn about $200,000 a year as a 10-year-old, what's that convert to in Poké? Well, that's about 53,087,400 Poké, which means that our 10-year-old is living rich. So in conclusion, it turns out that being a Pokemon trainer in the Let's Go games is actually a little bit more profitable than it was before, assuming that you can become the Pokemon champion and run the table forever. And let's address that assumption, because it doesn't just mean that you have to become the Pokemon champion in order to earn this salary. It also means that you have to keep that status forever, or for as long as you want this to be a career. So what if a challenger beats you out? Well, then you've lost your salary and you've got to re-earn it. What if instead of a challenger beating you out, however, you beat all the challengers? Well, that's probably a little bit of extra money, so we'll hop on a little bonus onto your 200,000. But the last question that I want to answer is, what if they cut you off? You see, if you beat up Lorelei's Lapras or Lance's Dragonite enough times, my bet is that they're prideful enough that they might not let you beat them up again the next day. While they say that they would really like to get better than you and beat you over and over again, at some point they're going to be like, come on, man, you really got to send me back to the Pokemon Center again. My Lapras hates seeing you. And that's going to be really upsetting. So anytime you base your economic viability on a system or a company, keep in mind that you are dependent on that. And if you got unseated from your throne as Pokemon champion, this entire video is null and void. You probably won't be able to earn your 200,000. That said, there are other avenues for earning money in Let's Go, like catch comboing Pokemon and then selling the candy, or finding hidden items, but it still doesn't add up to quite as much as this, nor as repeatable of a system. And that's the key. The repetition of the system makes this a viable career as a Pokemon master. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe and all of that. And if you're MatPat and you just so happen to watch this video, I would love it if you would let me know what your thoughts were, because I thought this was a pretty interesting topic and I appreciate everything you guys do at the Game Theorists. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a wonderful day.